Opie is here, and his show starts now.
Oh, my God, I love that song.
I Shazammed it.
You Shazammed it?
From the Blackberry Smokes.
Well, Blackberry Smoke, yes.
Oh, yeah, Blackberry Smoke.
It's called Waiting for the Thunder by Blackberry Smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Off their album Like an Arrow.
I needed something to make me feel good. I'm trying to leave my girl, and now I think she's pregnant, so woo!
I thought you said you weren't going to talk about
Fuck it. Blackberry Smoke's got me feeling good. I'm a sick fucking guy, folks. The sick fucking guy. That's what I like to do, is pigeonhole myself and give myself anxiety that I go into a fucking coma.
Are you kidding me? We just spent 20 minutes. Hey, what's up, Artie Lange?
And now Artie Lange comes in.
And then Artie Lange, just, I don't know if he tripped or fell or
Artie
dropped
looks
something.
good. Clean shaven.
Oh, my God. What's up, Artie Lange? How are you, buddy?
Fucking Artie, baby.
Distefano's here.
Big Artie.
He can't make it to my fucking show. He comes in here.
It's a lot easier.
He's always sick.
It's a lot easier to get here than over to Hoboken.
I always text his booker, Dan Filato, and then I get canceled.
Right. Well, you can take a ferry, can't you?
Yeah, I could.
It's a millennial gang rape.
If I take a ferry, can I be on your podcast? How does that work?
Your car.
Ooh,
I don't need this condescending podcast shit. Let me tell you something. Gandhi Rat is the biggest hit in Hoboken. Everyone keeps yelling Gandhi Rat at me. You got a lot of listeners in Hoboken.
I like that. I like knowing people are listening to this horse shit.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking rat. Catching shit. I used to be Gandhi.
You're not going to believe just what just happened, Artie Lange, as you walked in. We got Blackberry Smoke, Waiting for the Thunder, and Chris is going through hell and back. It's a great song.
Oh,
that Jim Florentine actually turned me on to. He turned me on to Blackberry Smoke. He said, "Man, you got to listen to this band." I'm like, "Yeah." Then other people say, "Man, you got to listen to this
what's
band."
What's the band and what's the song?
Yeah. It's called
Blackberry's the band.
Blackberry Smoke. Waiting for the Thunder. It's like country meets southern rock.
Okay,
they're bringing southern rock.
It's
back.
like Chelsea Handler. Are you there, Chelsea? It's me, vodka.
yeah, pretty much like that.
Are you there, talent? It's me, Chelsea.
I can't stand her Netflix show. If we're going to be honest on this fucking radio show,
she's terrible.
I fucking tried. I can't stand it.
She's if you Google direct opposite of funny, her picture would come up. She is horrendous.
DOF, direct opposite of funny.
Are you there, herpes? It's me, Chelsea.
So Chris has all hell's breaking loose in his personal life, and we're talking about it for like
what happened?
Well, hold on. I got to set this up properly. So for 20 minutes, we're sitting here, and he's telling me everything that's going on, and I'm like, man, this would make great radio. It's like, I just can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Then I play
That's how they get you.
Then I play this Waiting for the Thunder song by Blackberry Smoke, and then he just spills the beans because he was feeling the song.
Fucking shit.
Because of music?
Music, man.
Chris is like my guy, you know. Chris is like a younger brother. What happened? Is something bad happening?
Trying to, going through like a bit of a rough time, break up with the girl.
Oh, you broke up?
Yeah, but now thinks she's pregnant. Oh. So it's like you're trying to leave, but you know what I mean?
So he was basically had one foot out the door. He's been sleeping on the couch.
Oh, God.
And then all of a sudden she pulls the I'm pregnant with your second kid thing.
I thought you didn't have to pull out.
Can we get out a verbatim thing of what I told him, like when this happened? Like when I said, whatever you do.
Right.
Whatever. I mean, no one saw the breakup coming.
Well, yeah. Well, I thought that you didn't
Chris would get laid if he was a plumber. And he's a successful comic on the road. It's like, Jesus Christ, you're printing pussy. And all of a sudden he hits me with, I'm getting married. You fucking
idiot. I thought you didn't have to pull out. My fucking high school biology teacher, Dr. Sheehan, told me you didn't have to pull out if girls were on their period. I guess it's wrong. Fuck you, Dr. Sheehan.
You're not familiar with sex. Even your father should have slapped you around.
I know.
I should have got together with that guy.
I haven't even told my dad. He'll have a fucking stroke.
So you were having sex with her on her period, and now she's pregnant.
That's what she's claiming.
I think I would have been thinking the same thing you did, that you can't really get a girl pregnant when she's on her period.
That's what I thought.
Don't believe women at all. That's the point. That's the fucking point. Are you sure it's your kid? It could be Aziz Ansari's.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, she's not a dude.
Dude,
no, I'm kidding.
Best thing oh my God, dude. The one night when we were at the cellar when we saw Aziz, can I say? I don't know if you even remember.
Oh, no.
If it's real, you could say it.
So Artie's on stage, right, at the cellar. I wasn't even passed at the cellar yet, and I was just, Artie's actually the guy that got me in there.
That's right.
And thank you. It's been going great. You can see me there Tuesday, 4 a.m.
I got him an audition. His talent got him in. But you got to recommend
my
somebody.
talent, and I can suck a dick.
He's the only guy I ever sponsored.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And so thank you.
Well, I didn't know the connection between you two. That's
that's good. Artie, I opened up for him because the fucking anxiety-ridden lunatic Joe Matarese canceled a date once, opening for him at Caroline's.
Joe has changed.
So Louis Ferranda, the great the booker of Caroline's, filled me in, and then we started working together, and then he drove me home and started taking me on the road, and that was the first time I got ever like a real theater experience was with Artie.
Louis Ferranda filled you in.
Yes. Louis Ferranda filled me in.
Change that sentence. No, but he was great, though. He was great on stage, and I told him not to open for him because you're a headliner now.
Yeah. Did you have to ever do drugs with Artie? That's the question everyone wants to know.
Just buy them.
No. Artie? No, Artie.
You're on the buy them stage.
No, Artie, I remember it was at the point
Hey, kid, go get me in.
I have never shared a fucking drug in my life. I don't understand that concept.
I don't even mean share.
This was back in 2013. What we used to do is Artie, you do the cellar, and then we would walk around the block together because you want to stay away from it. So we would walk around the block, and we usually stop at 3 pizzerias.
Something white was going to be mozzarella. I was going to
So you guys would take walks around.
Take walks around the block.
It was
go for drives.
He was a perfect comic for my stuff
at that time.
The guy's guy, and
nice.
And I tried to take him under my wing.
Yeah.
And I said,
then
whatever
Bob
you
Levy
do,
stepped in.
Oh, yeah, Bob Levy. Listen, get a chick pregnant.
I took
That's
Bob
worked
Levy's
for
advice.
Bob.
Bob Levy's advice: do Xanax and get girls pregnant.
Listen.
So you were out the door.
The door.
Now what are you going to do?
Hey, look, I've come mentally. I'm prepared for whatever happens.
This is exactly the song "The River" by Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
And I got married pregnant. Man, that was all she wrote. For my 35th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat.
He's living a Lifetime movie, though, this guy.
Dude. I'm trying to get on the Oxygen Network.
You should be in a Lifetime movie.
I should. If I lost a few pounds, I'm fucking filled up with Cheez-Its.
You should marry Chelsea Handler. Marry Chelsea, that's the move. She would fuck anybody right now.
I'll take it.
She wants a less successful comic to take on the red carpet. That could be me, too.
Yeah.
I might go for this.
I'm in love with Sarah Silverman.
So she's not going to fuck you.
So is Norm Macdonald, according to his book.
Norm.
Are you reading his book, Artie?
Well, yeah, I'm in it, so I had to check. He was very nice to me. He left out a lot of very nefarious shit.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell it. The night I auditioned for Dirty Work, I met him and Bob Saget. They knew that I had been in jail. I just got out of jail for possession of cocaine.
Right.
And they still gave me the part. But they said, why don't we go out and to see if we have chemistry together. We'll go shoot pool together. So me, Norm, and Saget go and shoot pool. And there were these 3 Mexican kids right next to us shooting pool. And they had that look on their face like we have cocaine. And I bought cocaine from the Mexican guys in the bathroom, did cocaine with them, walked out on cocaine in front of the 2 guys who just got me back into show. I learned a more destructive thing has never happened.
Yeah, right.
Like Norm was even saying, the only guy who would have given me the job is Norm, because Norm loves losers. He goes, look, man, I just love a loser. You're good at one thing, but that one thing can buy your mom a house. I think that's interesting.
I remember I was reading Artie's book, because you put that in your book.
Yeah.
And I remember reading it, and I was on the L train, and my stop was Halsey Street. And I remember the stop before was Myrtle and Wyckoff.
Yeah.
And I remember reading that part and going, fucking Artie, and then closing the book and just getting off the train one stop before and walking home.
I woke up the next day. I blacked out. I woke up the next day in a hotel room in Santa Monica, and I said, I fucking blew this again. How did I do this again? I got on a TV show. I blew that. I got in a movie, and I blew that. And 10 minutes later, I was ready to call the cab company and say, I'm driving a cab again.
Right.
And Norm called me with Saget, and Norm's the only guy who stood up for me. He said, you got the part, man. Just don't fucking bring it over the border. And he goes, I just love a loser, man.
You know what? Being behind the scenes a lot with Artie, like I was a couple of years ago, he's got the most open heart. Will give an actual crazy, ex-Stern fan or just Artie fan. Artie will give him his actual real phone number, his real address, really help him out to the point where you got to see his managers and when the road. I remember one time we were at Levity Live. Yeah. And some guy with hair down to his ass and a fucking looked like he had a chain chainsaw, walks in, is like, Artie told me to come backstage, and people are like, who the fuck are you? And then Artie was like, yeah, this guy reached out to me, and I told him to come. So it's great to see that, you know?
Yeah. That's also why I'm 50 and broke. But, I for a little while, right before you, Chris, the last days of Stern, I had, on the road with me, I had a guy getting me drugs and a guy keeping me away from drugs.
Right.
On the road with me. So,
yeah.
You know, that one cancels out the other. But Chris was always good to me. He was always a good, he worked out.
Right. I represented hope. Then I met a Puerto Rican girl. now,
listen, you had a kid with a Puerto Rican. You won the mulatto once.
Yes.
You're going for it again?
No, my God, dude. When she told, I said, "What?
Why wouldn't you?"
I can't even tell my old man yet. He's probably.
Does she know she's Puerto Rican? Does your father know she's Puerto Rican?
Yeah. Well, at first, I told her she was 100% Italian.
Sicilian. You could get away with that.
Sicilian.
I took a light-skinned black chick to a wedding once.
Yeah. But once she wanted to put ketchup on the chicken parm, he knew.
I went down that road. I went down that road once as well. And you do use the old, she's 100% Italian.
Yeah, okay.
Because you don't want to explain it every time. Yeah. There's a lot of people that are accepting.
Yo, you got some mozzarella?
There's a lot of people that are accepting.
Is that her?
She's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
Oh,
but she looks either way. She could be Middle Eastern, Italian, Spanish. But it's good that she's New York. Italians and Puerto Ricans, we hook up.
All right, listen. So you knew the relationship wasn't totally okay. Were you using protection besides the time she was on her period?
No, I haven't used protection. What is it?
She's Puerto Rican. I mean, a bodyguard.
No, but
did you have any protection?
We had sex with a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah, this is Rocco. He's my protection.
Yeah.
But if you know things are shaky, why wouldn't you go back to using protection for a while?
I feel like I gotta live in the chaos. Like I feel like that's how, as much as I don't want to. Like I openly knew what I was doing, not pulling out.
You want to live in the chaos. You do a bit called Anxiety Tuesdays.
I know.
You don't want to live in the chaos.
I don't, but it's like this norm that I'm used to.
I'm addicted to chaos. That's the worst thing. I love it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I don't want it.
I love normal. It's stuff's normal gets boring, but you start to think maybe I'll get a Puerto Rican chick pregnant.
So what are you going to do now, man?
Well, hey, like I said, I'm ready.
When are you going to find out if she's pregnant?
Probably over the next month. What
do you mean over the next month?
I don't know. It's a lot of certainties in your life.
Wait,
yeah.
Is she stringing you along, hoping that you're gonna like change your mind? Why would she tell you if she's pregnant right away?
Well, she did it. She's just saying
she's a chick.
It's kind of like I think knows I'm out the door,
she
but
knows.
I'm not well. But
what is the guy code on this? You're fucked. Guy code.
Here's the real
what's
TV
Lady
show.
Marmalade? The DJ said. Lady Charlemagne.
Oh, Charlemagne the God. Let's see the God. What does he have to say about
Charlemagne
the God?
You want Dr. Steve to find out if he could even get a girl pregnant through...
Yeah, Dr. Steve, you could call in.
Oh, wait, so you're waiting on... Oh, she don't know for sure
She doesn't know, but she's just like, I feel it.
She's buying time because she knows you mean it this time.
Feel it? What does she feel?
I don't know, a kick.
Was it Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Your kid's beautiful with her.
No, it's beautiful. I have a beautiful family.
I thought you didn't want to talk about this on the radio.
Then the Blackberry Smokes fucking lifted me up.
What's the song say?
I don't know.
It's just waiting was a for good the thunder. I guess that's good.
I'm also so depressed. I'm at the point where I don't give a shit what happens. I'll just say anything.
Let it out there.
Let it out.
What is the girl code on this?
Jesus. So I don't know.
What kind of flow was it?
I thought it was heavy enough.
Heavy enough where she's not pregnant.
Yes. Was it like the horse in The Godfather? You're pregnant again.
Yeah. I thought so, but hey, you know what? Whatever. I just have to fucking realize that shit like this happens to me for what reason I don't know. Yeah, maybe what somebody said. It's season 2 of a fucking. If I get a sitcom
of your sitcom, yeah, certainly you got season 2 now.
What, do you have a sitcom?
Pilot. I have a pilot.
He's going to be filming the pilot.
I'm filming the pilot in March. Artie's up for the dad role.
Am I?
I would, of course.
I have to audition for it.
You'll read it. You know how they are.
You know how they are.
Why is Horatio Sands here?
You know how they are.
Yeah.
You mean Puerto Ricans?
Perfect world, it would be either Artie Lange, Nick DiPaolo, or Colin Quinn.
I would have to turn it down. I can't do that anyway. I can't do a steady job. I know in advance. No, I don't want. Are you serious?
Hey.
No, I can't do it.
Well, it's not till for a while anyway.
Well, in advance, I can't do it.
First of all, I'll take a little taste.
You'll take a taste?
What am I to you?
What do you want to be?
I mean, we're friends, but I'm a lot older than you, so it's not going to look like we're friends on TV.
The annoying neighbor.
Eric!
You can be my stepson's father.
I had to play Chris O'Donnell's best friend in a movie for 30 years. It looked like I put his cable in that morning. Zero chemistry.
I got it.
It looked like I just mugged him.
No, I got it.
But I can't do steady work anymore. I had the best job ever. I got a regular on a Judd Apatow HBO show. I'm tired of that.
I heard you did great in it.
Yeah, well, one season. I don't want to do it.
Fuck. Is it all filmed?
It's great.
It was on film. We shot it in the summer.
I mean, is it all done?
It's all done.
Nice.
The first season is, yeah.
All right. When does it come out?
February.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool. I got Dr. Steve. We got to find this shit out. Dr. Steve.
Yeah, please. That's so, Chris, I feel for you, man. But if she's not pregnant, just get all feet out the door.
I know. We love each other. I love my kid. I support everything my kid does, but I just...
All right, let's talk to Dr.
All right, Dr. Steve.
Even Dr. Steve's saying get out. Dr. Steve, so he thinks he got his girl pregnant while she's on her period. What's the deal there?
Okay, it's unlikely, but the odds are not anywhere close to zero. So think about it.
Okay. All right.
Sperm can live up to about 5 days hunting around for a
you might have Cromartie sperm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
You don't want that sperm.
No.
So you're saying my sperm can fucking 5 days? That's like a gig at Morty's in Indianapolis.
There you go. Yeah, that's just looking around for an egg to fertilize. And if she, for some reason, has an early ovulation, then, yeah, the two can meet up.
Steve, can I tell you this? This is exactly what you said, Dr. Steve. She said that it happened. She was bleeding. Then I, of course, didn't pull out. And then she said she stopped bleeding.
Okay. Here's the other thing.
Oh, shit.
Some women will bleed in the middle of their cycle. It's called, and they'll have pain and bleeding, and it's just called ovulatory bleeding. And that's actually when they ovulate, and they're the most fertile when that happens.
Some women will bleed in the middle of an argument.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Honey, you're bleeding.
So you're saying, Dr. Steve, that could have been because she's telling me she's been pregnant before. She's saying, Chris, I feel pregnant. Okay.
Okay. So she hasn't done a pregnancy test yet.
No, because I mean this.
Those are hard.
This was a week ago when I did it. When this happened.
All right. But Dr. Steve, she could find out if she's pregnant already, right?
Yeah. Her pregnancy.
So why isn't she fucking taking the test?
All right, I'll go to CVS.
She's fucking with you. She's fucking with our friend Chris Distefano.
That's what they do.
She knows
Dr. Steve.
This is what I say. She knows she's not pregnant, but she also knows that you're pretty much out the door, so she's buying some time to win you back.
No, I think she is pregnant. Why would she lie to me about that?
Oh,
Chris, all right, go for it. I have to talk to Chris. Where did you grow up, in Kansas?
I think we got to end the radio show. Go get a beer. Artie will have some water.
It's way past the BlackBerry song.
It really is.
You're talking future shit here, dude. You're gonna give birth to the Latin Kings.
We moved way past BlackBerry smoke. We're now
the next John Leguizamo in that.
We're now into the Cures catalog.
Yeah, exactly. You're at the Puerto Rican Day Parade with a belly shirt and a big belly.
Oh, fuck.
So, Chris, when did this intercourse happen?
About 7 days ago.
7 days ago. Okay, so now it's a little bit too soon to do the pregnancy test, really.
Okay.
The early pregnancy test will detect pregnancy about a week after implantation, which he could have been right on the verge if she had mid-cycle bleeding.
Oh,
so I'd wait another week.
Wait another week.
Okay. I am freaked out here.
I'm freaked out.
No, I'm freaked out for you because you guys had sex 7 days ago, and she's already saying, "I feel like I'm pregnant."
Well, you know what
What's she feeling?
You know what sucks? I've been to your house, and those steps are slippery. I mean, that's dangerous. I mean, just off subject. Those steps are very slippery. You should really get that taken care of.
You should mop your...
I know a brick guy in Newark who can help you out.
I'm just saying,
You should mop your floors with Crisco when you get home.
And I know you have those seizures where your leg kicks out sometimes.
And you have a stabbing motion, right?
Don't you have those seizures where your leg kicks out in front of the slippery steps?
You might want to book a cruise.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
And do the old pusheroo.
Think how funny the kid would be.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you know,
mine's too far.
That is the perfect place to kill somebody. A cruise.
Yeah. The old.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. Well, Steve, all right. One last question. So, if they had sex 7 days ago and she's saying, I feel like I'm pregnant, is that actually possible that women will feel like they're pregnant right away?
I don't know. Possible, likely.
Don't sugarcoat this shit. We feel like he's being played.
Yeah, it sounds like BS to me, to be honest.
All right. Does that make you feel a little better, Chris?
I guess, but I don't know. I can feel her energy, and it felt truthful.
Yeah, God.
Is that the gayest thing I've said this week?
That's way better than doing a scientific pregnancy test. No problem.
All right. Well, I'll wait a week then, Dr.
Well, it might
Steve.
not be the gayest thing. Did you say I sucked a cock this week?
Yeah, to get into the comedy cellar. I said that about 10 minutes ago.
That's the only gay thing.
What do you think, Artie?
I think I have a Puerto Rican kid, too. I have the best kind of Puerto Rican kid, one you don't know about.
It's just somewhere out there.
Honestly, I wouldn't trust it 7 days. I mean, come on, first of all. Second of all, there's something going on here. I think she looks at you as a catch. You have a pilot. You have an offer out to meet it for the father. A lot of good stuff's going on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, so you feel
could just be a control.
You want out of the thing. You want out of it. You had your druthers.
I was looking at fucking.
Does she listen to this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Does she know Rick
I would have gotten a text already.
Does she know Rick Dorfman's your manager?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one negative.
Yeah.
The worst manager of all time.
He's probably listening.
He is the worst.
He's listening on JetBlue.
He's not listening. Two of his clients are on the show. Why would he listen?
Yeah. En route to L.A. Well, yeah. If JB's not on, why did he listen?
Yeah. JB Smooth.
He's got JB.
Yeah, JB's the best.
He parlayed JB Smooth's hit work on Curb Your Enthusiasm to a cooking show. He's doing well on the biggest HBO show ever, and now he's doing a cooking show. He's interviewing the fourth lead of The Wire.
Wow. Anything else, Dr. Steve?
Nope.
All right. You
Thanks,
enjoying
Steve.
this? I mean, Chris wasn't even going to talk about this shit, but then the Blackberry smoke got him all fucking pumped up.
That's this generation. Play Can't You See by Marshall Tucker. Will be telling if he sucked a cock in the
They sound a little like Marshall Tucker when they slow it down.
Do they really?
Not to get serious.
Did you ever hear Can't You See by Marshall Tucker?
Well, Can't You See? No.
Oh, it's a great
You'll
song.
tell everything.
Who's Marshall Tucker?
Let's just stop. Let's just stop.
You're sleeping on the couch?
So on the couch. Well, tonight
You're
I guess
sleeping
I'll
on the
sleep in the
couch.
bed.
She's pregnant in the other room.
Yeah.
Where's your kid with her? Running back and forth between you and her?
Back and forth.
The first kid. I forgot about the first kid.
First baby, yeah.
How old is she?
No, well, my daughter is a year and a half. My stepson's 6.
There's a stepson?
Stepson. Yeah, I got a whole
my-
dude. Yeah,
oh my
I had it
God.
fucking made. 1 bedroom, Long Island City, views of the
Artie,
river.
You know
The story gets crazier and crazier.
Artie, he went on a date with her, and fast forward a
remember that,
week,
yeah.
he had an instant family. Like
He told me, yeah.
she got pregnant, like supposedly from the first date.
I could not believe that when you told me that.
I know, it's crazy.
Wow.
So you know
It's
the
crazy.
story.
Yeah, no, it's
that was quick. What happened? Like,
I don't know.
yeah.
I really, dude. As soon as I told my
I
dad
don't even know
that,
what to say.
as soon as I told my dad that a year and a half ago, with the situation, he called. He was like, my stepmom's name is Diane. He was like, Diane, get the easy pass. I got to go to Queens.
No kidding.
He was right over the Verrazano Bridge.
He's going to beat you over the head with an easy pass.
Did he knock down your door? What the fuck, Chris?
He was. Where the fuck is the easy pass?
What
Did
are
you
you
learn anything
What are you
from me?
doing?
He said he was doing 100 down the BQE. Fucking.
Oh my God.
That wasn't going to make a difference.
I know.
Steve, you
Too
good?
late.
Say what?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Hey.
All right. I just want to hang up on you.
No, I know. Thank you. Check out Weird Medicine on this channel. All
right.
4 a.m. on Wednesdays. It's, 4
a.m. on Wednesdays.
Now.
Boy,
That's
you're
also
kicking
going to be in the
ass.
Comedy Cellar.
You're kicking
Yeah, I'm
ass.
kicking fucking ass.
You're like a young Alan Freed.
I don't know know what's sadder? The time for your show or Chris's situation?
The worst time slot ever.
4 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Wednesday.
I'll be up listening because of the background I have from the couch.
Oh my God! 4 a.m. Wednesdays. Don't get Dr. Steve.
I say, fuck Chris Distefano. We got to make sure Dr. Steve's okay.
4 a.m. Wednesdays.
Imagine you're in medical school and that's what you get out of it.
Yeah. Well, at least you can listen to Mike
You disappear off the planet for 7 years studying, and you got 4 a.m. on Wednesdays.
Just open up your window and then do the show out the window.
Oh my God!
The same thing.
Yeah, I got the good news, bad news call from Don Wicklin a little while back.
What was that?
Good news. We're keeping you on the channel. You're the last man standing. The bad news is it's 4 a.m.
The bad news is you're talking to the only guy listening to the show.
Yeah. It's a good show, but they blew up this place about a month or so ago. You might have heard a thing or two.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Steve. Good luck with that 4 a.m.
Take care.
Wednesday.
Bye.
Is that like Wednesday, or is it late Wednesday, which is actually Thursday morning? How does that work?
Who's up at that? I mean, who's listening to him? If you're up at that point and you're having fun, why would you turn him on?
I don't know.
Right.
That's horrible.
The party's going late. At 4 a.m. I'm going to turn Dr. Steve on.
The only people that are up listening to that are people coming in to do a real morning show. They got to get up early.
People who plot a fake pregnancy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going fake pregnancy. I'm going with she's buying some time. She loves the shit out of you. She knows she did you wrong, and she's trying to figure out her faults in this.
Well, why do you want to leave? Just there's nobody else, right?
No.
Right.
No, I just.
No one else feels pregnant in your life?
No, dude. No, I don't know. I just feel like I'd just be better off not being there. You know, not being like accused all the time. You know, that's how I felt.
So you're in a relationship.
Yeah, right. But it was easier when I was, single. I'm a dad now, so that's not going to change. But I just felt like, you know what? If I had my own spot, maybe not get in trouble for fucking going to have a, beer with somebody.
Dude, you're married. I mean, that's going to happen.
I get accused of cheating if I shave my pubes. That's where it's at.
It's going to happen, dude. That's what marriage is.
Yeah, but I don't want. That's the thing. I'm not married. I don't know if it's for me. Then
Of course you don't want it.
Love being a dad.
It's not for any of us. It's not for any man.
Not in this career.
It's not any career. A plumber's not miserable too.
Yeah. This just came in from Nerd Breath. If she knows she's pregnant like Chris knows music, he is in the clear.
Nerd Breath is all over you.
Yeah. Jesus, when you get them killed by Nerd Breath. Fucking.
All right, so that's how we start today. That's a hell of a start. Chris Distefano, we got Artie Lange. I'm fucking tired. I went to Philly and back to do trick-or-treating.
Philly? You went all the way to Philly?
You do trick-or-treating with the kids?
I went trick-or-treating yesterday down 3rd Avenue in Bay Ridge, and somebody gave my daughter a cup of marinara sauce in the trick-or-treat bag.
Oh, that's nice.
Like a fucking idiot.
Was it blood, maybe?
No, it was a pizzeria.
Is it in a little jar or something?
I took a picture of it. It was in a pizzeria, and
Did you tell him you'll be back in a year with 2 kids?
Yeah, save me a slice.
Maybe.
And I thought, what the fuck? And then somebody gave every other restaurant's given fucking candy, and then they gave me this.
They gave you the extra sauce.
They gave me an extra sauce in the bag, and I was like, "What? If you don't have candy, what the fuck is my 2-year-old kid going to do with sauce?"
Right? I went up and down. I live in an apartment building, so I have all the doors are like they line. They put the candy out for the kids.
Yeah.
And my blood sugar was low. I just kept taking it. I stole Reese's Pieces. I emptied every bucket.
Got to go Kit Kat, Reese's.
I've lived there 15 years. I had 2 trick-or-treaters.
That's it?
The entire, I mean, I don't answer the door.
Well, that's why I had to go to Philly, because in my building, the kids go up and down the floors.
They don't even go outside to trick-or-treat?
It's so fucking sad,
That sucks.
In Philly, it's old school. It's the houses are all close together. There's cul-de-sacs and dead ends and all this shit, and everyone comes out.
So you drove there, trick-or-treating, drove right back?
I stayed for a few hours and then came back. I'm pretty
I went trick-or-treating in Philly once, and somebody gave me Allen Iverson instead of candy.
But it's weird, because when we were growing up, not you, Chris, but me and Artie were around the same age.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, didn't you start trick-or-treating as soon as school was over?
Yeah, well, sometimes we didn't go to school. We were bums. Everybody was a bum.
Right.
You could say bum back then. And a bum became homeless at some point. And, sometimes you wouldn't go to school. And we would, that was always a time for fireworks, too. We'd go to Canal Street and buy M80s for $4 and sell them for $6. And
for Halloween?
Yeah. Halloween was always about M80s instead of candy.
Isn't
Blockbusters.
Isn't that supposed to be for the 4th of July?
Yeah, but you can buy them.
Yeah.
And stuff is so politically correct with fireworks.
Right.
You got to buy African-American chasers. They don't work as good.
No.
And nobody throws eggs anymore. Nobody throws batteries.
No
Nobody
toilet
does
paper.
any of that. Nobody throws any of that
my
shit.
My question is this. So, we started when the sun was up. Down there in Philly, it was nothing was going on. And then as soon as that, it got dark, then everyone comes out of their houses for a quick 2 hours. And then by 8:30, everyone was in their houses, lights off.
It's all
and pretty much
supervised.
pulled all their Halloween shit back into the house.
Yeah, it's quick, man. In and out.
But we stayed up. I felt like we stayed up to midnight or something, just fooling around and just being
because then the older kids steal your candy.
Right.
Yeah.
And they got to look for razor blades till 2 a.m. and your candy.
Yeah.
People gave apples. Those assholes who gave apples.
Nobody gives anything homemade anymore. It's all people won't even take it. Parents won't take it. If you try to put anything homemade in the kids' bags,
nice
take it
cookie,
back.
A nice little chocolate chip.
We don't want it. We want shit wrappers.
Well, and also the politically correct costumes now. You can't offend, you can't wear a sombrero.
Right.
You can't wear anything that's ethnic.
Right.
You can't wear any of that Indian, Indian stuff.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Irish stuff. You can't have a shillelagh.
Well, then what the hell can you wear?
I tried to get
nothing.
Because Bay Ridge is like an old school, Italian neighborhood, and I tried to get a fucking picture of it, but my phone was dead. Some guy was walking around. I don't know if somebody saw it, if anyone lives out there. Some guy, because Rudy Giuliani used to persecute the mob a lot. So
prosecute.
So persecute, yeah. Prosecute the mob. Sorry. That was a Brooklyn moment.
That kid is going to be so Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah, why you persecuting the mob? What's up, Giuliani? You persecuting the mafia?
Fucked up.
You're going to put us in
a little bit
persecution.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking
My
clearly.
father's Chris Distefano.
You know him from MTV3?
You know his ass.
You know his ass.
He's got 18 kids.
He killed himself back in 2017.
Fast forward, you're going to be on your 6th kid and still thinking about leaving.
Yeah.
I know. It's fucking crazy.
He's raising Nick Kroll's kids.
Man.
Fuck.
Anyway, what were you
Giuliani?
saying?
Oh, Giuliani.
Yeah.
Used to prosecute the mob. And so he was, I guess, with all his shit and, face now with Trump and all that, somebody had this costume dressed like him. They had the glasses, and on the back it said Giuliani, and he had makeup with a bullet coming through his head. And it was John Gotti, never forget.
Wow.
I was like, holy shit.
Wait, that was an actual costume you saw?
Yeah, so it's but I couldn't fucking get a picture. Yeah, it was like mafia. I don't know if it had anything to do with Gotti.
That's the last time he'll persecute somebody.
Yeah. But Halloween was meant to, get the offensive costumes out there.
The whole thing is satanic. It's a satanic holiday.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all about the devil, and then if you have a bad costume, they want to persecute you.
Yeah, they want to.
Well, I used to go before. I used
want
to
to
go
prosecute you.
My costume was really offensive. If it was nowadays, it'd be offensive. I used to go as a raping Mexican.
Well,
Trump ruined that.
Yeah, he sure did. Hillary Duff is the one that's saying sorry.
Why?
She dressed as a pilgrim, and her
what's wrong with that?
And her boyfriend was an Indian, a Native American.
She's a hot pilgrim. What's the problem?
She had to apologize for that.
Why?
She looks adorable.
Oh, because the pilgrims were really dark.
I'm so sorry to people I offended with my costume. It was not properly thought through, and I'm truly, from the bottom of my heart,
That's offensive. How about her second album? She didn't apologize for that?
What was offensive about that?
I think the apology is offensive. I think most normal thinking people understand it's Halloween. And
I think what it is that the pilgrims might have not been white or something. Like they argue that they're not white people.
Right. They were probably.
She got a lot of plastic surgery.
Or that's Jesus.
Yeah.
She looks good though.
Who's her husband in the?
Looks like Matthew McConaughey.
It does.
Like a younger Matthew McConaughey.
In an Indian suit.
What else about this story, Paul? Her boyfriend, trainer Jason Walsh.
Oh, he's a trainer.
Oh, great.
Oh, what a dick. Work on those abs, Hill. What are you doing this weekend? You're looking great, Hill.
Just because he's a trainer, he's a dick.
What a dickhead. You could just tell him, work on your enclosure.
we got a trainer in our gym. When he's not training people, he works out and he just screams easy the whole time.
What?
Easy. Easy. As
When
he's
I,
lifting ridiculous weight, and he'll just be screaming easy across the gym.
When I was trying to get off heroin, true story, a trainer knew my problem, and he said to me, he saw that I was like sweating in the middle of, this isn't my stand-up act, but it was so funny. It's a true story. In the middle of my act, of the training, he saw me sweating, and he goes, "What's the matter?" And I said, "Well, I can't stop thinking about heroin." And he said to me, "Have you tried running?" And I said, "No, what are you talking about?" he said, "I guarantee you a runner's high is just as good as a heroin high." And I said, "Have you tried heroin?" And he said, "Of course not." I said, "Well, you're not qualified to be in this conversation." I said, "I guarantee you." I said, "Why don't you do me a favor? I've done both. I've run and I've tried heroin."
Yeah.
I said, "Please try heroin and let me know how you feel."
And then we'll get back together and we'll discuss this.
He never did.
Yeah,
but I guarantee you'll like it better.
I mean, to go serious for a slight second when I'm feeling down and out, like working out, I don't know, it releases those endorphins.
Endorphins, yeah.
Endorphins.
Try some heroin.
Yeah.
Well,
and then I feel all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I remember that when running did it for you. I remember when a lot of things were.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. Stuff loses its fun, its joy.
And then you got to find the next thing.
Well, like even baseball. I got these Cub fans. I'm envious of them. I haven't felt that way about baseball. I got that out of I'm a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
I got that out of my system when I was 14.
Right.
Winning the World Series.
What do you think? Who wins this thing?
Cleveland. They got to win 2 in a row in Cleveland. That's
and you're not going to be Kluber. I mean, I think
those guys are amazing.
Yeah.
The pitchers are unbelievable in Cleveland.
Yeah.
The ball moves in ways on television you can't. It's unreal.
Andrew Miller. I mean, once he comes in, that's it. It's over.
And Cleveland, I can imagine, is going to have LeBron and baseball in the same year.
That's pretty huge.
That's insane. Cleveland is one of those, when they say, sports doesn't matter. Cleveland is a city where sports does matter.
I lived in Buffalo. When you go to those smaller cities,
they're both,
sports is everything.
Yeah. It's either shovel snow or go to the Sabres game.
Right.
Cleveland had one of the lowest crime rates of the so far in this court. I think it's one of the lowest they've had in the last 25 years because people are not I mean, their teams are winning and people are fucking not depressed.
Oh, Delonte West fucked LeBron James' mother.
Yes.
I think that is really
amazing.
Crazy. There's something in the water in Cleveland.
Yeah.
How the fuck does LeBron?
And he's got herpes on his lip now.
Did you?
Well, LeBron James' mom looks like Don Cheadle. If he got stung by bees.
You guys see how cruel the coverage is of the World Series, where they're showing the old people in their full Cubs.
Oh my God,
Cubs gear.
And
the ones that were at the last win in 108 years ago.
And they're holding on for dear life, thinking they might see it before they die. They can't wait to get the oldest person in the park and show them on TV.
Yeah.
And then they're going to lose.
You got 200-year-olds and John Cusack.
Yeah, and Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, I know Bill Murray saying if they lose, that's going to be rough there, man. They put all their eggs in this basket.
Well,
they'll be back there though.
But Chicago's got a whole bunch of championships.
Yeah, it's
not like baseball.
Bunch.
That's a baseball town, man. The Cubs,
right?
That's a Cub town.
Like the White Sox won in, I believe, 2005 or 2000. I think it was 2005.
05, yeah.
And like nobody gave a fuck.
You don't even hear about it.
It's a championship for the city, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
Jordan, basketball. The Bears won once, but
yeah, Cleveland. They, I mean, to have no championship since the 40s, and now potentially.
What do you want, Cleveland or the Cubs?
I would like to see. I really don't care, but I still would like to see the Cubs.
Yeah,
either way, it's happy.
I mean, LeBron James is responsible for like 50 restaurants being opened. That's like one guy,
right?
And if they get both, man. Yeah. That city's rocking, but nothing's going to bring that downtown Cleveland. Did we ever play Cleveland together?
No, I've played
downtown
Cleveland
is scary.
Oh,
it's bad. There's that one block.
Bad for them. Yeah.
No, the one block is
it's nice.
Come back to life. I think they've added a second block. Matter of fact, it's going so well.
Yeah, like where I remember I did. I was doing Hilarities down there, great comedy club, and then right up the street was the House of Blues, and Hanson was playing. So I didn't. They were like, "Oh, you don't have any tickets sold because Hanson sold out." I'm like, we share fans now?
You got the same fans as Hanson?
Did you ever hear Mbop live?
Yo, I actually went. The Sunday show got canceled, and I went and watched them.
That's great.
They were awesome.
Your second kid's going to be a huge Hanson fan.
Well, probably will be. That and fucking Daddy Yankee.
If he exists. We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't think she's pregnant.
Oops. I'm telling you.
Let's work it out with her right now on the phone.
Could you imagine? She would curse everybody out here. She would tell you all to go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And how many languages?
Yeah. Oh my.
How many languages can she curse in?
She can curse a few. She speaks. I mean, there's times when she speaks open Spanish to her mother right in front of me. I have no idea. What
you know that? That's not good.
Open.
I had that with drug dealers. They would talk right in front of me, and I'm like, "Oh, guys, what's going on here?" I learned a little Spanish buying coke in the Bronx for 10 years. I know 2 sentences.
Yeah.
How much for an 8-ball, and was this ever in your ass? El cuadro en la boca. El cuadro en la boca.
Is that real?
Yeah. And they go, no. This loco.
This loco.
Did your girlfriend shit this out, Juan? Oh, my girlfriend might be pregnant. She's dating Chris Distefano.
All right, we're helping you out. We got a guy that knows a little bit about the Puerto Rican girls.
This will be help.
They are dying to meet you.
Yeah.
Rob in Georgia, go ahead.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, man.
So, Chris and I have a bit of a parallel here. I was dating a girl that was the makeup artist of the Playboy Mansion. She was Puerto Rican. And
I see no parallel.
What's that?
How was that a parallel?
Well, I mean, so she used to tell me all the time, oh, yeah, we can talk, baby, we can talk, I'm on my period. And I always used to pull out. And the one fucking time I took her word for it, she called me 3 weeks later, baby, I'm pregnant.
Was she really pregnant?
She was.
Oh, so you have a kid now with her?
Oh, shit.
No. She wanted to have a kid, and I'm like, no, I'm too fucking old for this shit. You need to end this. You either end it or I'm going to end it. And she
whoa,
how would you end it?
How would you? What? What?
You were kidding about the slippery steps. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. First of all, what do you do? How are you ending it?
Yeah, how are you going to end it?
You book a plane ticket, you buy an RU-42 pill, and you force feed it to her.
Of course. How dumb of us to ask.
Yes, yeah.
First of all, the kid it was probably Pauly Shore's kid.
Yeah.
But you know what? I always believed that fable that you can't knock a girl up when they're on their period, and I proved myself wrong. And
was she bleeding? When you were having sex?
Yeah, dude, it was full-on crime scene sex.
Right, and she got pregnant.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, let me ask you one thing here, boys. Maybe she held some sperm around.
That's why she froze sperm.
For
her last boyfriend.
No, that shit.
For the perfect time.
That shit dies pretty quick once it's outside of you.
I don't know. There's horror stories out there. We got a guy on this show that actually took his sperm with him.
Who?
Eric Nagel used to take the sperm with him.
Wow.
Really? For what?
E-Rock?
Yeah, but E-Rock had it tucked in his ass.
He's not E-Rock.
Is he even listening?
No,
to the
he's
show?
not even fucking listening.
Look at this. Are we that boring?
Jesus, he's got no headphones on.
Who you are, manager?
Yeah, Mr. Dorfman. Look at this.
You know what?
No headphones on.
If you guys want horror stories, I'll take horror stories.
Well, so you take the sperm because you were afraid the girl was going to rip you over, like have a kid with it?
Yeah. We heard that you used to
take your sperm with you. We're back on that subject there, Eric.
Yes. We've traveled this road many times. Yeah, so I would never trust anybody. Even
what did you, I mean, no offense, but what do you think she was dying to have a kid with you or something? Well, why would she want to do that?
I don't know. I just was always paranoid.
What do you mean would take it with you? Like you wouldn't flush a condom?
Nope. I would either pretend to throw it out, or
you wouldn't flush it.
I would flush it, but if I was in a place where I couldn't, I would never leave it there. I would take it with me.
Were you in an igloo? Or you were in a place with no indoor plumbing?
He was in a fort.
If I was in a place where I couldn't flush something.
Were you banging Amish girls?
Like a college dorm or something like that?
We had a Surrey. What I don't understand.
So you would tie up the condom, take it with you?
I would tie it up, take it with me. I'd put it in that little...
Why don't you tie up the girl and take it with you?
Yeah. Give her our fucking 42 pill.
I'd make use of that little change pocket that nobody uses. Throw it in there.
Oh, that's good.
And then throw it out on the side of the highway.
Sticky fucking rubber right in that pocket. Yeah. That's why the Gap made those pockets.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that amazing? He would take it with him.
Look, it's smart. I mean, you got no kids, right?
No kids.
There you go.
Chris, you're a good-looking kid. I think you got to be a little more careful with your sperm.
I think I don't have enough confidence in myself and I don't believe that anyone's out to get me, but I think that's not true.
You should have a little less confidence, E-Rock, here. I think you're fine.
I hope I get to live long enough to see your 8th kid.
Oh, my God. I
think Chris is going to have a lot of kids.
I don't think his wife's going to live long enough.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Jesus.
terrible.
That's
well, we'll be either way. It'll be fine.
How's the couch?
The couch is not comfortable. I got to be honest. I've had a fucking knot in my back.
Why is it why can't a couple share the couch? Why is it always the guy that has to hit the couch?
You're not kidding. You bought the couch, didn't
I
you?
know.
But why can't
she's the mother of my kid. I don't want her to sleep on the couch.
How about on odd days she gets the couch?
No, I don't mind sleeping on the couch. I can watch TV. I watch Sports Center. I watch.
She's the mother of one kid so far.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal.
Ugh, I know. Tell her I should have just went and slept at my dad's house. I'm
tell her you need a break from the couch. You need one day in the bed.
Yeah, really? I mean, so what is her end game, though? She knows you want out. What is her end game here? She thinks she's going to save the marriage?
The end game is to trap Mr. Distefano.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I really don't know. I love her.
Waiting for the thunder.
You don't love her. You love the idea of her.
I know.
I got news for you. You don't love your kid either. You'll find that out soon. We're here for like 72 years. The world's 1 billion years old. We're here for like a weekend. What the fuck are you doing?
I know. That's true. When you think about the scope of us, that's insane.
Yeah, look what Cromartie on the Jets is doing. He's a man. He's spreading his seed.
Yes.
How many is he up to?
Genghis Khan.
He's got like 17 kids with 14 women.
Dwight Howard, too. 9 kids, 9 women, I think.
Dwight
Howard's sick.
Dwight's 9 for 9?
Dwight's even sicker than Cromartie. Because Dwight's younger. Bad. Well, Cromartie had his last kid with a vasectomy.
Yeah,
he got a vasectomy and had a kid.
How many is he up to?
Cromartie?
Yeah. I lost track.
And how many is Dwight Howard?
He's got
Dwight's
a lot.
the same.
Well, no, Vander Holyfield has like 18 kids, and they all live in the same house in Georgia with the mothers.
Jesus,
like
why isn't Andy Cohen up on that one? That's a fucking Bravo special.
15. Sorry, I don't know Andy Cohen's. What are you doing over there?
He went EH in all the initials. EH, Eli, Yvette, Eliezer.
Who's that? Whose kids are that?
Elijah.
He fucked up. He's got 2 Elijahs. He didn't even realize.
He's got 2 Elijahs.
He fucked up.
He's got an Eden.
Sometimes you forget. Well, George Foreman named all his kids George.
Yeah, we know that
Georgia.
one.
Yeah,
a lot of Georges.
The girl is Georgetta. I got Georgetta.
Ebony. How do you say that last name, man?
Ebony. That's Ebony.
He forgot
That's
to name
a
the
weird
kid.
spelling of Ebony.
He named the kid twice.
He did. He named his kid Elijah. He named 2 different kids Elijah.
Because the middle names are different.
The greatest story
he
is...
up. He just realized.
Remember Anthony Hardaway?
Oh, yeah.
Anthony, you know that story? Yes. His mother thought that's how you spelled Anthony. That's a true story.
Really?
Wow.
So but the crazier part, Patrick Ewing, his mother thought that's how you spell Anthony.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. No, listen, it's clearly a different culture. They spread their seeds if you get rich, like the Nero used to say that. The ancient Romans would say, if you get wealthy, you spread your seed. You don't even care. Right. You just let it out. And a lot of wealthy people still do that. They don't give a shit. A lot of wealthy men. I got a cousin who does it, but of course he makes $80 a week.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's the problem. He's spending all his money, though. How
many kids does he have?
Well, Cromartie's he plays in the secondary, okay? Right. Even the best guys in the secondary
don't get paid much.
Right, and then you got to make sure you have some sort of a career afterwards, and that's not enough money for 18 kids.
I'm not lying. Paul, maybe you could check this out. I think it's the figure for Dwight Howard is something like $250,000 a month for child support.
There you go, okay.
So he needs to continue to play.
He's a basketball player.
Yeah, that's pocket money for him.
Yeah, but for your whole life?
That's pocket money for him.
Right, well, for your whole life, that's true. But
$250,000 a month, after 4 months, you're $1 million. Is gone.
Although the 30 for 30 broke in.
That's the best thing ever. That's the best thing ever. The one guy says, I think it was Andre Rison. Yeah. His first bonus check was $500,000. Yeah. He bought a $450,000 watch.
Yeah.
I figured I had $50,000.
Yeah. People are ridiculous.
Ricky Henderson got $1 million bonus, framed the check. After 6 months, the A's called us and said, we have a problem in accounting. Did you cash the check?
He goes, no, I framed it.
He framed the check.
It's amazing. He agreed to pay $10,000 a month in child support for their 4-year-old daughter.
$10,000 a month.
That's for just one daughter, Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
8th baby mama. Here we go.
So you go.
All right, Dwight Howard's 8th baby mama suing for more child support.
Wow.
So you were right.
That's nonstop. Well, you're right. It's leaking. It's nonstop leakage. It's just going to keep going.
That's just stupid. So he has 8 baby mamas. And how many kids? Is it 8 for 8 or 8 for 9?
I think it's 8 for 8. And I'm telling you that his child support figures are wild.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what happened. He's being persecuted.
He was trying to negotiate contracts without an agent, not to give the percentage away.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's what somebody said, but it didn't work.
I understand why
we're doing the same thing with Dorfman.
Now I understand why he can't shoot a fucking free throw.
Yeah, he's fucking nervous. He's got no money.
He's
nervous.
horrible from the line.
Well, try shooting a free throw with a tennis ball. That's what it's like for him.
Yeah, so
it's
big.
hard. Yeah.
No, these guys. He's going to have. I mean, he's going to have to be an analyst. He's going to have to do something because I mean, right now they're taking. I'm telling you, it's something like 6 figures a month. Same thing with Derek Fisher.
What does he make?
He's got a big contract.
Tiffany said she's not just seeing red, she's also seeing green. When you consider that Howard is pocketing over $27 million from the NBA's Houston Rockets and endorsements, she felt the $10,000 a month was paltry, a paltry sum for him to pay.
Well, I got to say, a full disclosure. I mean, look, I'm 50. How much longer do I have? I'll be honest about everything at this point. I'm waiting on some blood work. But for 4 years in a row, at the height of when I was on Stern doing stand-up and everything, book deals, I made just under about $4 million a year for 4 straight years. Okay, Jesus. And I had every vice on the planet. I was doing everything, like strippers, coke, fucking heroin, booze, bad women, whores, gambling, a bad gambling problem. I was not good at gambling, and I never ran out of money. Never. I mean, that's these people with $100 million. What are they doing? How did Allen Iverson lose $150? Is he giving all of his high school friends $10 million?
Right. I don't know how that's possible.
I never ran out of money. I'm a horrible businessman. Right. Chris will tell you. Yeah. I don't give a shit. Get another bottle of champagne, honey. Honey.
Did you ever figure out how much money you lost on your addiction?
Well, listen. If you go to CelebrityNetWorth.com, that's what I should have.
Yeah.
They weren't there when the Broncos didn't cover. At CelebrityNetwork.com, they weren't figuring in that the fucking Giants suck. That Ryan Leaf blew. Yeah. That's why they didn't have the offices at Celebrity Net fucking Worth.
Holy shit. But you had a good time.
Yeah, they didn't figure I got overcharged for blow by fucking Big Mo in the Bronx River. I'll say your name. I'll say your fucking name.
Lewis,
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
One of our guys, Lewis, knows why Allen Iverson lost over $100 million. Where's Lewis? He's coming in. Okay.
Lewis.
That's Lewis.
Lewis is a Dallas Cowboys fan, this fucking piece of shit.
What an asshole.
They won again,
Fuck the Cowboys.
Tony Homo.
Look at him wearing all his cowboy gear.
Oh, wait, this is Lewis.
Yeah, that's it.
Christ.
Full,
dressed like a Confederate soldier.
I thought that was Lewis. I'm a little less scared. I'm a little less scared of that Lewis.
Everyone put their wallets in their socks.
That's regular Lewis.
Hey, Lewis.
That's regular Lewis. Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
How are the Cowboys?
Doing good. Looking fantastic,
right?
They beat the Eagles.
What's up with Tony Romo? He's not a winner, man. He's not a winner. Look, I love that his last name rhymes with Homo. As a Giant fan,
right?
That's what every Red Sox was named Gasshole.
Everyone's talking about that quarterback situation. Where are you at with this? Being a Cowboys fan,
being a Cowboys fan, still want Romo to lead the charge when he gets back
to the AFC Championship game.
No, but Lewis, he can play now. They're choosing to hold him out.
Now.
I thought they were choosing to hold him out.
No, he's not ready yet. His back hasn't fully healed yet, Chris.
It's not going to heal.
It's called the saving face.
It'll magically heal when the Cowboys lose a couple in a row.
Exactly.
That's when it'll heal.
Dak throws 2 or 3 interceptions in a game.
Speaking of the Cowboys, you want to know how to deal with a broad? Call Michael Irvin, man. That guy knows, right?
How many baby mamas does he have?
I was going to say, Romo's back is still hurt like your girl is pregnant.
Yeah, he goes, I feel like my back hurts.
Yeah. Jesus.
No, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Plainfield, New Jersey.
I'm from Union, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know.
How can you be so close to the enemy?
Wait, that's a Cowboy fan.
And that's Rich Voss.
Voss from Plainfield.
Why would you want the young guy to continue? He's killing it.
I think he still has a lot more to learn, basically.
Voss is from Plainfield, which is a tough town. Yeah. It is. It's like, you know what the mafia and show business have in common? Voss can't get neither one of them. Actually, got kicked out of both of them. But no. So that's
Prescott's killing it.
That's just bad parenting. Why are you not a Giant fan? Why not a Giant fan?
The first time I ever watched football, Artie, I saw Emmitt Smith run through a defense. That's the first time I ever turned it on, and I was like, you know what? This is it for me.
All right, okay. Yeah. I hear you. Well, he was good, but that offensive line, I could have run for 5 yards.
Pretty much.
They had that offensive line is underrated. That line was unfucking believable. And Emmitt Smith is great.
Yes.
And so is Aikman. But man, they were the MVP every year to me, that line.
Leon Lett, he was great. You couldn't hate, even though I hated him.
Well, he was on the defense.
Right. Yeah.
But the offensive line, I'm talking about, they just opened up gauging holes. Man.
But here's the thing about that. I believe in the second or third year, Emmitt Smith tried to do a holdout.
Oh, yeah.
In those first 2 games, they started somebody else, and the guy didn't do well at all.
All right. Well,
Can we look up Leon Lett's car? There's a great car story with Leon Lett.
What happened?
He was on broke, right?
I'm trying to remember if it was a Mercedes, whatever, brand new, and he would just spit in the... See, you know.
Yeah.
He would just...
What happened to him?
He chewed tobacco and would just spit in the passenger seat of his brand new fucking car. He didn't give a fuck.
Didn't care about fucking Leon Lett.
Lewis, so
He's famous for that play,
the Don Beebe.
Right.
Best helmet in the game.
People forget that, Beebe got his Super Bowl.
And the snow, too.
He didn't get it with the Bills, but he got it with the Packers. Yeah.
Guess who had the fucking... Guess how that fucked me, that play? I had the boxes.
No.
I had the numbers. If he doesn't make that touchdown, I win the box.
No.
It's $18,000.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm fucking serious. That's what they don't know at celebritynetworth.com.
They could have added that 18G.
Chick Googles that and goes, what's up, Artie? What you up?
All right, Lewis. So why did Iverson lose the 100?
Iverson would never want to travel with luggage. So he'd go to a new city and just buy $10,000 worth of a wardrobe and just throw it out when he's done.
Okay, $150 million. You got to give me more than that. $150 million? You got to give me more than $10,000.
He's made some bad investments, though. He had friends that wanted to give him investment ideas.
You can't do that. I had buddies like that, too. Like, I heard you're doing good. We haven't seen each other in a while. Listen, 2 words, Exxon station. People need oil.
If you're making that much money, you don't need investments.
But he did send millions on throwback jerseys, right? I think it was.
Right. Which the deemed.
But isn't the second part of his, I think it's whatever his big shoe contract was it Fila or Adidas? One of those, isn't the money coming to him when he's turned 40?
That's a great point. No, there's a guy who took him under his wing a little bit and said, like, he hated this typical story of players losing all their money.
Yeah.
And he worked out the deal where Iverson gets $35 million when he turns 55 years old. So he's got to be what? How old is Allen Iverson?
He's getting there.
So he's got to just make sure he stays warm outside the Sunoco he's living in. There's stories of him.
Oh, he's only 41.
Yeah, he's not going to make 55. There's stories of him
55.
Iverson's not going to make 55.
Maybe younger.
50.
Maybe 50.
There's stories of him it's so sad, like literally begging for money outside a mall in Philadelphia. Yeah.
It's gotten that bad.
Yeah.
They said he would play entire games, smoke weed in the locker room, and then run on the treadmill after the game for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a little unorthodox.
Yeah.
I got an unorthodox way. Smoke weed.
There you go, Artie. You were right. 32 million when he's 55 in 2030.
God,
you were right.
You think the people around him are trying to get him to eat a salad?
Yeah.
My father did the same thing. I got a piece of sheetrock when I turned 60.
Look at this, but look at the rules. He can't cheat or have children outside his marriage. No physical abuse. Must attend marriage counseling. Must speak to therapist.
First of all, the first sentence he's done.
Must discuss any purchases over $5,000.
Oh my God! Must be home by midnight.
Oh, come on.
Can never gamble again. These can't be real.
That's a joke. It's like saying you can't have the money. It's like, no one could adhere to that. There's priests who could.
And what if he's not in love anymore? Why he's got to stay?
Yeah, maybe he's not in love.
Look at that look at this last sentence. As I'm sure you already guessed it, Iverson failed to live up to these terms. And Tawana refiled the divorce petition.
No tattooing your...
But isn't it in her best interest to keep her mouth shut?
No tattooing...
If there's 55 million, 32 million coming?
Well, he's going to get 16 million when he turns 55 now.
Number 6 is really ridiculous. No one could adhere. You can't tattoo your girlfriend on your neck. Who could adhere to that?
You can't get any more tattoos. All right.
You can't take out a drug dealer's teeth.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Oh, look at that. Look at how beautiful his first wife was, too. Look, he really had some beautiful girls. And they married them. Look at her. Stunning.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
I mean, he could have any girl he wanted, though, at his peak, Iverson. I mean, he was like any girl. He was like the heartthrob of the NBA.
Unless Michael Jordan wanted them.
Oh, yeah. MJ.
He was ridiculous.
Everybody talks about that.
I wonder who got more pussy. Jordan or Iverson?
Well, I heard that Jordan was married all the time to protect his investments. Like, if he fucked a chick, the Nation of Islam would threaten her.
Really?
You had to sign something. Like, if you tell anybody, we'll kill you.
Wow.
Which is, I think that's not fair.
It's better than a gift basket.
That's romantic.
That's romantic.
It's better than Jeter. It's better than Jeter's gift basket.
Yeah.
What was in that gift basket? Like a Bernie Williams jazz CD?
Yeah. Well, the reason why he got blown up is because he fucked the same girl like 3 years apart, and she got the same gift basket. So she got pissed.
You got to mix it up a little.
Yeah. Come on. Can't all have gift cards to Target and fucking almonds.
Another Joe Torre signed mozzarella?
Come on.
Isn't it insulting to give a gift? I
think that's the whole point.
To keep them up.
A gift basket on their way out.
There's a comic who we all know who told the story at the Comedy Cellar one night, who partied with him. Famous guy.
Yeah.
And he went to clubs with him. And they went back to Jeter's apartment, just him and Jeter and like 7 women. And this is a famous guy. And he was sitting on the couch, this guy, and not one girl, they all ignored him. There was a line outside Jeter's bedroom, he said. It was like they formed a line.
Oh, my God.
They queued up.
Oh, my God.
They were like doing their makeup, and he's on the couch going, what the hell? Because I did a movie in Germany with Cuba Gooding Jr., and he was married at the time, so he wasn't fooling around. And we would go to the club on the Rhine River in Germany, and he would step on like a pussy landmine, and he'd hope he get hit with some shrapnel. The 2 hottest chicks I ever fucked in my life were Germans that Cuba Gooding could have fucked. So in other words, that happened. He stepped on a pussy landmine.
Yeah.
And this guy was trying to get hit with shrapnel. He was diving in front of it. Eventually the guy got up, like he said, I took some food out of the refrigerator. I was like, fuck him. I left.
That was it?
Didn't see him again for 5 months.
I think
there was a line outside his bedroom.
I think for the record, we got to say, we're not sure if this actually happened. I believe
Jeter wasn't married.
Artie, but
Jeter wasn't married.
No, he was single.
I just got to throw that shit out
and
there.
that's why he never. I mean, what were the tabloids going to get him for when he's single banging girls?
It's funny when you hear who the comic was. It's funnier.
Yeah,
Kevin Meaney. No, that really makes it. Louis Anderson.
All right, we got to take a break.
I wear big pants, people.
Oh, great set.
That guy,
Kevin Meaney is
Kevin
fucking
Meaney.
missed. Artie Lange in studio. He's got that great podcast. What else, Artie?
Tonight I'm to Caroline's for the Mitch Hedberg tribute.
Nice.
Mitch was a friend of mine, and we're all telling some stories about him because they found some lost tapes of his, and Comedy Central Records is. So tonight at 9:30. I don't know if it's sold out, but if you're around, go to Caroline's. I'll be there at 9:30 tonight.
I met him the night he died.
You did?
The night he died, I went to Caroline's and saw one of his, I guess it was his last set, unless I'm off a day.
Yeah.
And I went back to the dressing room. We hugged. He knew about the show. I was like, you got to come on, man. I fucking love you. And he was such a nice guy that, the hour I spent with him, and he gave me a big hug, and the next day he was dead.
Where did he die? In a hotel in the city?
He died in his Winnebago. He had a big trailer that he took with his wife around traveling the country.
Right.
And he was in bad shape.
He was awesome. He was hilarious too.
Yes,
so fucking.
So his wife Lynn Shawcroft is also a great comic. She found these tapes and they're putting them out again.
Right,
Comedy Central Records. So that's a benefit tonight.
And you're going to be there tonight at Caroline's.
And Crashing on HBO starts Judd Apatow's new show. It premieres after Girls on February something.
Right.
On HBO.
Sweet. And how do they get the podcast? We'll send the link out on our stuff. Just Artie Quitter?
ArtieQuitter.com.
Yeah. All right. Chris Distefano.
Nothing. I'm doing Zumba tomorrow.
You better step it up a little.
Yeah, I'm taking donations.
You got some bills to pay.
My 8th kid. No, ChrisDcomedy.com, I guess.
Oh God! Come on, buddy.
I am dizzy by the turn of events with you.
I'm seriously fucking taking classes tomorrow at Badass Academy in Bay Ridge. If anybody wants to come.
This is the first time I've ever been in a room where some people are not going, "Oh, Artie, what the fuck?" It's you.
It's me,
Chris. What the fuck?
I'll tell you what he just did.
Yeah.
He just promoted his wife's gig.
What does she do?
She's a fitness Zumba instructor at Badass Academy.
All right, let's just stop it.
You're promoting her gig.
You're dating a Zumba instructor? You just plugged your wife, who's a
Why
Zumba
are you plugging
instructor.
your wife's gig?
I'm calling your father right now.
Yeah, he probably already knows.
Should we get him on the phone?
I guarantee you, if he's listening to the show, I guarantee he ripped out his dialysis. He's on the ferry.
My father would still be punching me in the face.
Yeah. Nah, I got fucking...
Did you really just promote her gig?
I don't fucking know.
I think the times have changed.
He's sleeping on the couch. He has one foot out the door and he's promoting her gig.
See how comedy's changed? You think Sam Kinison would have plugged us? Yeah. Good luck in your Zumba!
How about a real plug?
What do you mean? I'm going to L.A. for 2 weeks next week.
Did she have a door deal? Can I walk in? I'm here for the Zumba.
I got nothing.
Well, first of all, she feels pregnant. She's teaching the Zumba class.
Right, it may be good for me.
Yeah, tell her to teach 2 tonight. Hey, honey, how about a 3rd Zumba?
Right.
Work on the core.
I see they're looking for an instructor for the CrossFit.
Yes.
This has gone to that. Fuck that bitch. I don't know. I just, if you have don't have a 3rd kid.
No.
I'll tell you what I said after the first one. Don't have a second. I'll tell you now. Don't have a 3rd kid.
I know.
What if it's triplets?
Jesus.
Oh, you got to get someone to sponsor them.
I know.
Like the Christian Child's Fund.
I'm gonna get something.
Who are we calling next? Are we calling her or your father?
No, I don't know.
Call Planned Parenthood.
Yeah. Let's call them.
That's who you're fucking calling.